When you grow up not knowing about Matariki, like you kids of the 80s, we celebrated solstice and things like that, but there always felt like there was something missing, like there was something else. Being introduced to Matariki, it was sort of almost like a light bulb moment. It was like, oh, yes, this is what we've been sort of like craving, Yeah. Matariki for me, and I suppose our whānau in the beginning, was about our community here in Strathmore, or Motukairangi.
When I think of Matariki, I think of spending time with our family. It just means coming together.
Some years we'd go up to Fran's family farm, just north of Napier, and we'd bring friends and family from Strathmore, and we'd all congregate up there and we'd have this massive bonfire on the farm, and it was awesome.
I think there's lots of different iterations that we've had of celebrating Matariki. I don't think it's necessarily the same thing that we do every year. We try and get back to Hawke's Bay, to Ahuriri, and to our family land as much as possible. We'll always eat Dad's spuds, and have the bonfire when we can. Rather than it being too organised, it happens probably a bit more organically, I think, for our whānau, particularly with everything that's gone on over the last sort of 5 years with Cyclone Gabrielle, because our land was really affected by that, and then COVID before that. So it's just finding ways to come together when it's, dark and cold.
When we've been celebrating it as a whānau here in Wellington, and I've got whānau who are in Brisbane, whānau down in Christchurch, with us sharing our photos from Matariki with bonfires and stuff like that, they'll see what we're doing, and I'd like to think that they're starting to incorporate that sort of thing in their own lives.
My sister, who's 4 years older than me, she's been a tuakana for me, I suppose, and has introduced me to these concepts in Te Ao Māori. I didn't grow up on the marae, so it's not something that the knowledge wasn't handed down to me. It's something that I've had to go out and, find. I'm thinking about that I want to be back in Hawke's Bay, and I think the reason why we love to bring everyone together is because we can't necessarily be with our whānau up there, so everyone down here has become our whānau, so...
Mum, you can make me cry, jeez!
And it's just fun to get together and have an excuse, Life gets busy. I love that Matariki just is an excuse, and I shouldn't say that it's an excuse, but to slow down and reach out to each other and, just being together.